Now I'm back and I'm happy to be here and I'm happy to just do my job again.
What up, Houston? He's back. CJ Stroud is back. He talked to the media. He said that this was one of the worst concussions he's ever had in his career. It felt like he hit concrete when his helmet hit.
Oof.
But
that.
he's good to go. He cleared concussion protocol. It seems like he will be starting Sunday now against Tennessee. He was a full participant in practice. Also with him was Lermy Tunsil and Nico Collins.
Okay.
Limited was Denzel Perryman, Shaq Mason, Blake Cashman, and Noah Brown.
I suspect most of them to be limited, but as long as they're probably going to play, I think.
And then the DNPs as of Thursday is Sheldon Rankins, Steven Nelson, Jonathan Grenard, Malik Collins, and Will Anderson.
See, we need Will back, bro. We need Will back bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Grenard's hurt. Like, that didn't help against Cleveland. Like, our two best pass rushers are out. We need one of them back at least.
And they're both dealing with ankle injuries.
Yes.
So they'll probably be out. Malik Collins has a hip injury, so he'll probably be out.
But he played the other day. It was the same thing last week and he played, so I think that might just be a rest.
One of those rest things, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's probably the most underrated Texan of the past 2 or 3 years, that dude right there.
Yeah.
He'll be ready to go.
Rest me up, coach. I will be ready. Sheldon Rankins, ankle also. And then Steven Nelson, foot, hamstring, and hand.
Yes, he got hurt and then cooked on Sunday. We could use you, but if you're fucking hurt, just stay home.
We got Kareem, though.
I was going to say, how do y'all feel about Kareem Jackson?
Edge, I wonder how many snaps he's going to get. I wonder how much he's going to play. And even then, who does he play for?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if people realized it, but Petrie got cooked so bad last week that he didn't play all the snaps in the second half of the game. He only played dime package possessions or plays to help in the run. So I was like, who are you going to play for? I mean, I'm sure Petrie's going to play, but...
Well, they said Petrie's starting. I guess, Jimmy Ward out, it kind of opens a spot anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like, remember when the offense had that game and they just did so freaking terrible? We were like, just forget about it. Just forget about that game. This is the defensive game. Just forget about it.
Well, that's my thing. Is like, damn, what's his name?
Petrie?
The dude. No, Kareem Jackson better than Adrian Amos? Is he better than that Houston Carson kid? Because if they're playing better than Petrie, then why don't I just leave you in there and then Kareem could play some of Petrie? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying put the best on the field at that given time. But I think that if you have Petrie and Kareem Jackson back there looking to take people's head off, that'd be scary for the other team.
And we know Kareem Jackson is fully into that.
I tell you this, when Michael Pitt, I just want to remind y'all one thing: is he didn't used to be that way, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He didn't get that way until Buddy went over there to Denver, Sean Payton, and I think he coaches dirty football.
He might.
I mean, look what they did in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's exactly how they played it. And then he took the scapegoat of it and he was like, hey, bro, you're out of here. And it's like, well, I'll go with D'Amico. I know the guy, played with him. And it's a blessing. It's one of those things where it's like one man's like curse is another man. But that,
thank you, son.
Because you could keep him for the next year also.
Yes.
And it's like, that's kind of like our, if he keeps that same integrity, but like doesn't like do the dirty stuff, that could be like our Dylan Brooks over there.
I'll tell you this, bro. The more and more this season went on, the less and less I've been a fan of Jimmy Ward.
Ooh.
So, like, if you ask me right now if I would move on from Jimmy Ward, 100%. And
Interesting.
if it's a cheap ass like replacement with Kareem, so we can go after something else, I don't hate that.
Jimmy Ward kind of showed his age this year also. Injuries, kind of got beat at certain points. Like, it felt like he was more there for, like, we said it this year. We had guys that were there, veterans for locker room presence. Robert Woods,
Yes.
Jimmy, but it kind of feels like the young guys and them have kind of matured enough to where it's like, all right, now you're leaning on the CJs and the Wills and these guys, and it's like, I
Well,
can
that's
kind
my
of
thing.
respect
Is
their
like,
talent.
I think what happened is we put too much expectation on him to be like a savior kind of player, and I don't
Yeah.
see it. But now it's stuck in my head. It's like, no, I want a fucking free safety on this team who makes a play. So I'm willing to get off of you to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's like, would you keep him on the cheap if you like?
Well, if you keep him, you have to pay what we owe him.
Yeah, sure. Never mind.
But we only have him like this year and next year. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to move on from him, I don't suppose D'Amico would want to. But
Yeah, I'll probably keep him the full ride.
my point being is like looking at what Jimmy Ward did this season. Like safety is definitely a position I'd be looking at in the draft.
That's why it's good because you get a look at Kareem for two plays. If you don't like it, you get to see the rest of the guys, like you said, for two.
But you
games.
just said it is a rental. Like you're literally on our team to help us get to the playoffs.
Yep,
Yep.
that's what he said. I'm here to push him to the playoffs.
And I'm fine with that. Like I don't even want to talk about a future with you because I don't care if you're on the team.
We got bigger fish. So Texans, I don't want to say revenge game because we won the first game. So, but I mean, Texans versus Titans, almost fully healthy. I mean, we got some guys injured still, but CJ gets to play, it seems like. Offensively, I guess, what do y'all?
The way I approach it is forget about the first game because I mean none of that shit's gonna happen again. That was a luck game. Your biggest concern is to keep CJ healthy. Because even without Jeffrey Simmons, they still generated pressure on Case, and I don't really want to get CJ hit this game if I don't have to.
Yeah, I'm completely fine with that. I'd rather him stay as healthy as he can.
No injuries.
Yeah.
Also, we were able to run the ball on them, so I suspect we might try to run the ball a little bit. And then a majority of the plays that CJ throws, I'm going to bank on the fact that he's getting the ball out fairly quickly.
That is true.
Which means good game for Schultz, good game for Collins, good game for Noah coming across the field.
So what you're saying is Damian Pierce is going to run for 98 yards.
Nah, I was thinking more like 76. I mean, he had a couple runs last week that were okay. He ran a kick return back. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say I'd rather that fool be a kick returner now. Goddamn.
Yeah, no,
I mean, he should be if he's not getting a lot of snaps. But
Mm-hmm.
we ran the ball against them okay. I think. Well, at least Singletary did.
I mean,
But
Nico
we know we
Collins,
could run the ball on them. So
yeah. I mean, it seems like I don't want to say they figured it out for the run game, but the two running backs, Pearson and the motor, they got a good yin and yang. But I mean, with the Noah Brown, Nico Collins, CJ, it feels like the offense is on all cylinders as best as you can. Defensively, like you said, we need to stop Derrick Henry again.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ryan Tannehill is playing, right? Or is it Will Levis?
Man, I don't know. I hope it's Levis. I'd like to get Levis again. But then also, if our defense is that hurt, I don't want to give him the opportunity to shred our beat up defense and think he did something. Nah, I'm good with it. Leave Tannehill's dumbass out there.
Just stop DeAndre. I don't want him doing shit here.
Well, see, with Tannehill at quarterback, you don't have to worry about that.
True. Yeah. You got to watch Nick Westbrook.
Akina.
Yeah. All right. Texans, Titans, what y'all got?
Texans by a touchdown.
I'll take Texans by 10.
Ooh. I'm going to
That's how I'm
go
feeling.
Texans by 13.
Sweet. So we're in there somewhere. We just know it's going to be by a touchdown or more.
We're all
one more
like,
person here to say by a field goal.
Yeah.
I was thinking it, but I was like, nah, I think we'll beat them by more than that. We beat them by a field goal last time.
Yeah. And we called it by a field goal last time. We were spot on.
We got the Cleveland game wrong, but that's not our fault.
That was
That
what
was
Cleveland game? I don't even remember. What you talking about? What Cleveland game?
I had an ear infection, so technically I'll take blame for that.
All right,
It was
your fault.
Me on meds. I couldn't hear, so technically, as the moderator, I didn't ask the right questions for y'all, so that's why we lost that.
Oh, okay. All right, I appreciate you for taking that one.
I'll take that L for this one. My bad, Houston. I can hear again.
He can hear clearly now.
I mean, it looks like Texans, though, fans. 2 games, you're in the playoffs, more than likely.
From your gut right now, do we make the playoffs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we do too.
I think we get 2 wins.
Oh, I think if we do what we have to this week, I think our team will be super confident going into the final week against the Colts. So you just got to take care of business this one and give yourself a chance to play for an opportunity on the last week.
It's a good storyline. No matter what happens, you got a new quarterback. Nobody can talk about the Will Anderson trade because it pretty much has panned out so far, even though he's hurt right now.
If we're lucky, Jacksonville will really shit the bed and we might win the division.
And that would be even better because it's the narrative of how Jacksonville hates Houston.
Yes.
Because they're like our little stepbrother.
Yes.
It's perfect.
They're not even the stepbrother. They're like your uncle's stepkid. It's like, I fucking hate you and I'm not related to you.
Gosh. Dude. I did see a picture there of some chick, and she was like, my first NFL game. And she was wearing a Jacksonville Jaguars jersey at a Jacksonville game. Somebody's like, how the hell do you even choose this team and become like a fan of this team? And she was like, I'm a fan for life now. And she's like, I'll pray for you. Like,
I saw a thing on TikTok. This chick was like, I don't know anything about football, but I'm going to choose a team right now on a random spin of all the teams. And she was like, and then I'm going to spend the next 3 weeks learning about the team until the first game starts. And she was like, and I'm not going to fucking tell my husband about it because he's a diehard Browns fan. And she ended up with the 49ers.
Oh, that lucky bitch.
Yeah.
at least one of them's a winner in that house. The other one has a massage therapist quarterback.
I don't know. They're making the playoffs too.
I was gonna say I don't know. They're doing good with Joe Flacco.
They're doing better with Joe Flacco.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be funny because they're doing really good with him, and then they're gonna have to go back to Deshaun. They're gonna suck.
It's almost a little bit scary because that looks like playoff Super Bowl Flacco.
It does.
Like if that defense holds up like that, that team I might not want to fuck with them.
I don't know why I thought Joe Flacco was so much older than he really is.
He's probably like my age.
He's a little older than you, but I thought he was like 40 something already.
Yeah, he's like 38 or something.
He's 38, yeah.
Yeah.
Little older.
Well, hopefully we don't play him in the playoffs first. I don't want to play that.
Actually, we owe him an ass whooping back, so I mean,
We do. So I need Will and CJ there, though. I need my anchors there. But
word.
Houston, if you made it to this point, like, subscribe. Bayou City Boys got you covered on all Rockets, Texans, Astros, and anything in between. We try to watch Dynamo and Sabercats, but we talk some culture, we talk some weather, we talk everything in between. Check out all of our content on YouTube. Check out our merch shop. Other than that, enjoy this cold front that's coming through. Enjoy the holidays. We are out of here. Much love.
Later.
how much I'm working for this. I swear my dreams are too important.